All over here at Arbour Park with Chippenham manager Gary Horgan. Gary, we have a little bit of a joke pre-match, death taxes and exciting games away at Slough, and it certainly proved to be one today.
Yeah, look, we were really good today. I think the game's been impacted and ruined, I think, a little bit by the officiating a little bit. So I've had a really good conversation with him in there as well. But look, I thought we were really good. It's a difficult place to come. We've had to play for 35 minutes with 10 men. We just weren't able to hold out, really. I say hold out because, like I said, they're on a great run here, and like I said, for long periods we were better. But yeah, look, they kept knocking on the door, and yeah, look, they're one of the highest scorers in the league. You know, in terms of chances created and the moments they create in the penalty box and the game, they're really good. So ultimately, we're really disappointed because we've only got a point. But really, if I look at it and once I'm not as emotive as I am right now, I think it's a really good point because, like I said, they're on a good run and quite rightly so. So yeah, really good point, and I'm pleased because, like I said, there's some heroic defending at times, certainly in that last 35 minutes. And we'll run it back, Gary. Aaron Holloway gave you the lead this afternoon, a header from a corner, a really good header planted past the goalkeeper. Luke Spokes put you 2-0 up with a fantastic free kick. Both good goals from them, and a little bit of a tweak in the position for Aaron today. Started at the top for the beginning of the game and proved dividends. Yeah, he did. Aaron was really good. We know he's a really good footballer. We wanted to not necessarily do something different today. We knew that there's some stuff that we've been working on that we thought might help impact some of our behaviours on the pitch, and so that sort of proved to an extent. Like I said, I thought we were really good first half. You know, obviously Aaron scores, like you said. Luke Spokes scores, then he hits the crossbar. You know, and that could be 3-0 then, and Aaron has one. Not necessarily, the keeper makes a really good save, and it looks like it might creep in, but he manages to recover. You know, and if those go in, we're 4-0 up. But it didn't, and like I said, they've recovered to make it, like I say, make it 2-1, an entertaining game, and yeah, you know, like I said, it was a good game. When we talk about big moments, Gary, I think the turning point, I think for everyone in the stadium that could see, was the sending off of Nat Williams down on the left-hand side. We didn't really get a good view of it. You were closer than we were from behind the goal. It looked almost like just a slightly innocuous challenge, but the referee's gone to his cards and dismissed Nat, and it was an uphill battle from then. Yeah, and we said at half-time that we would probably need to make a change because we had a couple on yellows. The ref said he's done it for a pull on a pull of the shirt, but what we're struggling with is that the referee calls Eddie over to almost manage the card, and then Nat's adamant that the refs said it's not a yellow card, and then at that point there seems to be a lot of barracking of the official, and then eventually he pulls a yellow card and a red card. So we're a little bit confused as to why that's happened. So yeah, clearly that was a turning point that changed the game on its head, because at that point we're comfortable. And we don't need to go into what happened after. We know what happened after. 2 goals in a few minutes, and they get back into the game and take a point that arguably was, I want to say undeserved, but you know, big moments change games of football. But such is life, and now it's on to next week. We've got another tricky game coming up on Tuesday if it goes ahead against Taunton. Really tricky place to go, not just for the weather conditions at the moment. Give us a little preview ahead of Taunton. Yeah, it'll be a tricky place to go. The pitch will be difficult. We'll have some bodies to manage for Tuesday. So yeah, it'll be a tricky place to go. And we'll talk about those bodies you've got to manage now. Freddie Grant looked to be struggling with an injury. He came off. Nat Williams, you know, he's picked up a red today. A few tired limbs after 2 games in a week. I suppose it's just about managing those bodies, getting them back in for Tuesday. Have you got any options that might be sitting elsewhere, Gary? I mean, it's looks a bit. Well, luckily Luke Haynes is back. Luke's back, so that'll be good. But yeah, look, Freddie's left the ground on crutches. Nat will obviously be suspended. We'll have to see how many games that is. Ordinarily it'd be 1, but he is already sitting on a suspension and a red card already this year, so that might be an extended one rather than 1 game. So yeah, look, we've got some tired bodies, so we'll see what conditions meet us for the next couple. But yeah, we'll probably need to do something. 4 points in 2 games, ain't a bad result for yourself, Gary. Go and get yourself rested, my friend, and we'll see you on Tuesday against Taunton. Cheers. Thank you. Well done, mate.